What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Dario, it's 5.2 liter, and in today's video I want to go over my new Catback exhaust system from StainlessWorks. Thank you so much to the team from StainlessWorks for making this video possible, sending me this exhaust system. It's the Redline Catback exhaust for the GT350. I'm really excited to throw this exhaust on. We're gonna go into the installation and then overall looking at the sound of this exhaust, obviously. And we're gonna be having the headers and the full exhaust system from StainlessWorks. So we are going to be loud. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, guys, the first thing that you wanna do is obviously disconnect the battery. So just go ahead, locate your battery, take the negative pole off and isolate it so that you will not have any power on the car. As we do disconnect some of the electrical connectors on the valve of the exhaust, we obviously don't want to have any power on the car. We have the Shelby up in the air. I am using a jack for additional support, and I have two jack stands, one on each side, and just to ensure that the car is not going to go anywhere. And then I do have these little ramps, just ensuring the car won't roll forward. You can see I have my StainlessWorks headers in the front. Then we have the X-pipe, my aftermarket Shiftec X-pipe, and then in the back here we got the stock mufflers. First of all, you will want to disconnect these clamps right here, and then we're gonna go to the back and disconnect the valves. Okay, next off, you will have to remove this cover right here in order to get to the connectors for the active exhaust, and then also it will make it a lot easier to get these big ass mufflers out of your way. Alright, on this cover you'll have a bunch of these little clips that keep it in place, and then you have a few screws as well. So I'm looking vehicle rearward right now, but I just discovered there's a couple more screws that I have to get loose in order to get this piece off right here. Alright, next up you want to look right next to the muffler, the stock muffler here. You have the connectors, the electrical connectors for the active valves, and you do want to disconnect these in order to remove the exhaust. Alright, guys, and what we want to be doing is eventually you'll have to grease these hangers right here because they don't want to pop out. But what we want to be doing is pushing or pulling the exhaust rearward so it comes out of these hangers right here, so that we can then loosen them on the top hangers. Alright, guys, I've been struggling here to get the hangers off because the exhaust simply won't slide far enough back or rearward that I can actually get these off the rubber hangers right here. So I'm gonna just remove the hangers completely. I think that's gonna make the process a lot easier. Okay, guys, we finally got it done. Half an hour later. Jesus. Oh my god. That was not easy. Now we have the stock exhaust here. The mufflers, obviously a lot bigger than the aftermarket one from StainlessWorks. This is the Redline system. I'm assuming that this muffler is even a little bit smaller than their other system. But yeah, you can see the difference here. The setup in this area obviously is very similar. We do have the X-pipe here, as we do have the aftermarket Shiftec Resonator Delete X-pipe. And so the biggest difference is going to be the mufflers. Obviously you see how big these are so small. So I'm going to get ready to throw this system on. Going to start with the X-pipe and then work our way back, and yeah, I'll keep you guys tuned. We have to take these modules off and put them back onto the new exhaust, and then we can get started to put this exhaust rolling on. Alright, so we just installed the X-pipe and the connecting pipes here that have no resonators in them. Now we're gonna get back to the mufflers. So this install took a little longer than expected since the exhaust really didn't want to come off in the beginning. But this is how it looks. I tried to get all the clamps fairly straightened out and all the pipes. It's not 100% perfect. I'll definitely straighten it out once I have the car on the lift. But this is as good as it gets from the ground. Looks pretty good. I'm fairly happy. So let's go ahead, drop this car down and see what it sounds like.
Alright guys, and as you can see, we got the car up in the air right now just to show you the exhaust system. Here you can see the StainlessWorks mufflers, a lot smaller as I showed you previously than the stock mufflers. Going back here, you can see I tried to really straighten out that exhaust, and you can see they're in the hangers pretty much halfway through, so we got plenty of play in either way. And then going back here, no resonators obviously coming from StainlessWorks in the catback system. You have the X pipe, and then we go here into the high flow catalytic converters. I'm considering doing going actually catless, but going catless is very loud. My My bro actually has a cat delete, and it sounds completely crazy. I think it's a little bit too much, and he might think about ways to get a little bit quieter again, because the car just sounds too extreme. Other than that, obviously here we got the StainlessWorks headers going all the way up to the engine up there, but yeah, that is the full system. We have, as I said, X pipe, resonated delete, and then we going up into the mufflers, and then all the way back out here. And as you can see, try to center the exhaust as good as possible. See, here is the valve to open, so we're going straight through, and then this is the other side. Alright guys, and that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did so, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, stay loud.